What is up, everyone? It's your boy Lamar Byrd Jr. here, and we are in the pump locker. We're about to get after it today. We are going to hit a little posterior day. We're going to mix in some lower body hamstrings, and then we're going to throw in some deadlifts, and then we're going to go to a few back movements. But back in business, we're back here. Last week was actually the Pit Pro, or actually it was the New York Pro. 2 weeks before that was the Pit Pro, and I was there. What an awesome event that was. We finally got a chance to have a open pro bodybuilding show in Pittsburgh. That city has such a history of bodybuilding, and for a long time we've all wanted to see one there. Crazy matchup between Derek and Nick. I'll give some more thoughts on that through this workout, but let's get to it. We're getting started here at the line hamstring curl. We're just gonna do, I'm not gonna go too crazy here. I really just wanna get my knee joints warmed up before we get to the deadlift. So we're gonna do about 12 to 15 here, just getting loose. Just really taking my time to get warmed up here. In the beginning, for my first two exercises, I like to really do a lot of those warm-up feeder sets, whatever you guys want to call them. Just like to get some blood flowing. That's all it is, man. First couple sets, get some extra blood flow. That's the only thought process behind that. But secondly, you guys know I've been talking about training, explaining my thought process behind things. I do coaching. I haven't really said it on this platform in a minute, but I do nutrition coaching. Do one-on-one training, lifestyle, bodybuilding, and functional health. But over the past couple months, I've been selling some lifting programs to some friends. They don't really necessarily care for coaching. They've got a coach. But through talking training concepts, we're like, hey man, send me a program. So I sent it to a few people. They keep coming back. They're asking for updated different programs. They really like it, the pumps, whatever, the strength plateaus. We've been able to break through with them by changing things up a little bit. So on the Pump Locker website, coming up this month, I will be having monthly workouts available that will be uploaded on there. It'll be PDF. There might be some iPhone video component and some audio of me explaining things. But these will be monthly workouts on there. You'll get a new workout every month. It'll be $25, and I'm just gonna upload the shit out of that platform and give you guys a ton of training info, monthly workouts, all that different type of stuff. So be on the lookout for that on the website coming up, probably when you see this video, but starting in June. Oh man, last set here, we're gonna do a drop set. And that's we're doing some volume this week. So not going too heavy on the weight. So we're just gonna do a drop set, going for 12 to 15 reps here. And we'll cut it in half, kind of catch my breath, and then we'll go to rep till failure from there. Whew. Oh man, that hamstring pump got you feeling like this. You're like, what's up, guys? That's how I fucking feel right now. I'm gonna do like 2 sets of this leg extension here. Here's the thing, it's really weird. If I do a bunch of hamstring stuff and I don't do quads, I get like a hamstring cramp. Happens without a doubt like every time. So this pump's going pretty crazy right now, and before I get to deadlifts, I don't want that to happen. So I'm just gonna knock out a quick two sets of like 12 here, just get some blood flow going. But whew, pump feels good. The results from the Pittsburgh Pro, Derek beat Nick. I was there in person. A lot of people were saying Nick got robbed. He lost, but he didn't get robbed. Like, it was a really close showdown. They brought him out for extra posing. They even said throw elbows, I don't care, give it your all. Like, they were pushing that shit to the limit. And like, you know, could have gone either way. Nick looked fucking amazing. Derek looked amazing. But man, this is gonna be if the Olympia last year was good, this one is gonna be fucking great. Martin, Nick, Derek, those guys are all like similar heights, smaller physiques, but they just got outlandish type muscle. So it's gonna be really interesting to see where all these guys land up come Olympia time. I'm gonna be really excited for that. All right, guys. I haven't deadlifted in a few weeks. I've been feeling pretty strong, but I'm not sure on what weight we're gonna get to, or how many. I think I'm gonna go for like reps at 8 again, but I don't know if it's gonna be 405 for 8 or 315 for 8. I think it's a tie between deadlifts and flat bench barbell for my favorite compound movements. When I mean favorite, I mean just fucking getting to the gym and letting that shit rip. Not like hypertrophy or anything specific for what muscle it works. Because when I think about being a fucking big, strong motherfucker, I'm like, yo, I bench this much and I fucking pull this much from the ground. Squats are important too, but favorites? Oh yeah. What in the fucking black hillbilly am I wearing right now? I got the Axe and Sledge camo with black camo shorts. This shit is, this is like, I'm the opposite of like camouflage. I'm like, this colorway don't really match. It's all right though. I'm gonna take this tank off in a little bit. It's like when you gotta work out at 1 o'clock, but you gotta hunt deer at 2, right? Is that what time it is right now? Oh man. Here we go, 8 reps here, feeling good. And I didn't want something that was gonna be like, you know, 2 pounds. So it's like 2 pounds, 2 pounds. I'm throwing, you know, 5 pounds on every time I rep for something. So I didn't want it to be like something that counted my weight like that. But these things, the shoe fucking fits. And as much time as I spend in the fucking gym, with Amazon right now, you can get so much, even though, don't get me started on Amazon, all that shit. But my point is you can buy so much shit online now. There's so many companies. There's so many fucking newer companies that, you know, you're scrolling IG, you Google, you know, lifting straps or whatever weight clamps, and you're scrolling Google or Instagram and you see some new companies pop up, like, go check their shit out. They got some good stuff. All right, we're gonna go for 8 on here. I'm sure it's gonna feel pretty smooth. And around here, we do real deadlifts. We don't do that sumo bullshit. No, I'm just kidding. Just had to take a jab at the sumos. Sorry if you caught a stray. That was a little sloppy set. There's a little imbalance on there, so when I kept coming down, I kept touching the floor unevenly. Felt good though. Feeling good in my program. Taking the shit to new levels. Getting back to the old me, but new me. What's the over-under on 6 reps for 405? know you sport gambling bros. You out there. What's the over-under on this for me? 6. Whew. Oh. Woo. Woo. 6 it is. Felt good. Whew. Now we're gonna go to some hamstring stuff before back. Whew. This is what nausea feels like a little bit. Whew. All right, fam, we're at some seated hamstring curls. We started off with some lying hamstring. Now we're here to seated after some deadlifts. going back to the conversation about Nick earlier, like, you guys qualification at the New York Pro the week after. But if you don't think this is gonna give Nick a little bit of more fuel to the fire, oh man. Like I was telling my buddy, I said, remember that time when Phil lost to Kai at the 2012 AC and it turned Phil into a fucking monster? As far as competition goes, I feel like we keep poking at Nick, man. The dude's gonna be holding off a lot more than just getting past him, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if he'll be Mr. Rowe, but at this point, I'm not doubting it. I am not fucking doubting it. Because the kid's been doing work. Let's chase the pump, baby. Here we go. Last set of these here. Be a drop set. All right, let's finish with some back exercises. The purpose of these kind of days where I'm mixing some stuff in is I'm really just trying to provide some stimulation to these muscle groups separate from the days we have by themselves. You know, this is like a secondary back day. We're just doing a few light things. Still want to keep some blood flow going as opposed to going a full 7 days without touching back. Might as well mix it together, especially for sport-specific training, doing back or doing bodybuilding. I'm gonna hit one more there. Getting a really good pump today. Didn't have that much confidence when I woke up this morning, so feels good. Now we're gonna go to some seated rows over here. This machine is honestly one of my favorite back machines. A little old school, in the setup, in the pathway. And this kind of setup here, it's not like plate loaded. I really like it for some reason. Like the squeeze I get on it, the chest supported row. This one's fire. Best arms of 2025 though? We ain't forget. I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but what I consider failure is no longer having good form or good force production. So if I'm like dragging it through, like, bro, that's not, you're gonna feel more, you're gonna fry your CNS before you get these muscle gains you're looking for, going through all these like super grind, hard grungy like reps. I'm not saying don't trade till failure. Don't get it wrong. But like, so on this, I felt like I had like 4 more. And by that third, 4th rep, I just felt like I couldn't really like get that oomph back. And I felt myself going like this a lot. And when I get to the end of back, and as opposed to rowing, if I start shrugging and rowing, then I know like, all right, bro, maybe a few reps after that, but that's how I call quits on my reps. So that's sometimes why I like this whole like reps in reserve thing is kind of like wish-washy for me, because it's like, I could do more reps, it just wouldn't feel good, you know? So this is gonna be the last set of this. Then I gotta get to the fucking Krusty Krab and pay for this goddamn video. But if you subscribe right now, I will not be working a 9 to 5. No, I'm just kidding. Support your boy either way. Subscribe to the channel. It's your favorite bodybuilder. Whew. That concludes it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, fellow pump locker lifters, the workout's over. That concludes posterior day. Did some line hamstring curls, deadlifts, seated hamstring curls, lat pull downs, and some seated rows. So they say shows are won from the back. Whatever that fucking saying is, I just want a good fucking backside to complement my other poses that are gonna win me the fucking show. Give this one a try. Make sure you check out Pump Locker for the monthly workouts. If you like what I'm saying here in these videos, Pump Locker is gonna be for you. I'm just gonna use that as a platform to unleash all my fitness, workout, stoner nerdy knowledge on chasing the pump, making gains, nutrition, supplements. That's gonna be the place for you. So go check that out. Subscribe to the channel. And I'm gonna see you guys next time. It's your boy, Lamar Byrd Jr. Over and out. This is what nausea feels like a little bit.